This is going to be the last time I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because you, one, are being pretty fraudulent with your viewers.
Uh-huh.
And you were feeding them false information.
How was that?
Because you're not giving them the whole statute. This is Illinois Supreme Court. This is not federal Supreme Court.
Hey everyone. Here is part 3 of my continued audit of the McLean County Courthouse in Bloomington, Illinois. I usually like to post my videos unedited and without a lot of me talking. Today we're going to do things a little differently. We're going to take Sergeant Rankin's advice and give you as much information as I can and let you decide if I'm a fraud. So here we go.
All right. Time for another installment of the Bloomington Courthouse. It's a cold day. It's 21 degrees out. Still see they have their sign up. See any signage? Take a look at the signage. No, same signage from yesterday. Okay. Same signage. Same signage. Let's go in and find out. Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Hi. I have some business to take care of.
Okay, there's no phone on the building.
Okay.
Do you have a mask with you, sir?
No, I don't. So I'm coming every day for you guys. I was here yesterday. I spoke to Sergeant Rankin.
Okay.
He gave me some paperwork, so I came back to challenge you guys on it. So,
Okay,
you guys have a supervisor here? Sure.
He'll be on in a minute then.
Cool.
Okay. Just so you know, there is no filming allowed
Thank you for that.
here. All right.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, I'm gonna be a little more formal today. Good afternoon, Sergeant Rankin. How are you?
Good.
All right. So I looked over a lot of the stuff that you gave me. So I found it interesting that the wordage you gave me for something from Wellheimer, it's quotes that he gave to the newspaper.
That's
So-
what I told you. This is
so,
the article
yeah,
of the
yeah.
newspaper.
So that's not a posting. That's not anything. This means nothing to me.
Okay.
Okay. Second thing, I looked into this criminal trespass onto state-supported land. You are aware that this trespassing is a secondary offense, correct? It needs to accompany another charge.
That is incorrect, actually.
That is, because if you would read in the Illinois state jury...
So here's where we're at.
If you go to Illinois court website under pattern jury instructions for criminal cases, you will find 16.15a. For the purposes of the offense of criminal trespass to state-supported land, a person has received notice from the state if he has been notified personally, either orally or in writing, a printed or written notice forbidding such entry to him or a group of which he is a part has been conspicuously posted or exhibited at the main entrance of such land or the forbidden part thereon. Now, if we look at the last paragraph, it states, the bracketed phrase, for the purpose of the offense of criminal trespassing to state-supported land, should be given only if the defendant is charged with at least one other offense and the phrase is necessary to clarify the instruction.
So here's where we're at.
So
Scott, okay.
I want to show you...
No,
okay, wait,
listen to me right now, okay? This is going to be the last time I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because you, one, are being pretty fraudulent with your viewers.
Uh-huh.
And you were feeding them false information.
How was that?
Because you're not giving them the whole statute. This is Illinois Supreme Court. This is not federal Supreme Court.
Okay.
There's a section in here in which it states that the chief judge can ban cell phones.
Here is what Sergeant Rankin is referring to, Section 6. I'm going to be referencing this policy a few more times. I will leave a link in the description so you can see the whole policy. Sergeant Rankin is correct that a chief judge of the circuit can ban cell phones and portable electronic devices. However, these restrictions are usually left for cases that garner a lot of media attention and not meant to deprive the public of fundamental rights. In the same policy, Sergeant Rankin conveniently ignores the policy's purpose and scope. Outlined on page 2, it states, "The purpose of this policy is to provide guidance for allowing portable electronic devices, essential tools of our society in all state courthouses." It goes on to say, as discussed, many courts already have policies that address the needs of lawyers, jurors, and other court users and staff to carry and use portable electronic devices on courthouse grounds, recognizing that such devices may be critical for them. This policy authorizes the extension of this same privilege to all court visitors.
Which we spoke about.
Yes, we did.
We spoke about very civilly the other day.
Yes,
which
we
you didn't
did.
Post that video. I know you're.
I did it this
choosing
morning. I
what
did it this
you're-
morning. I'm doing it in sections. It was up this morning. It's
No,
up this morning.
That was the second video. You didn't post the conversations that we had after you guys got married, and it was very cordial.
I didn't record that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't record
Either
that.
way, it seems like you're omitting some things. So here's the deal, okay?
Go ahead. You
got
can
the
tell
rules here?
everyone what you want to tell them.
You've got the rules right here.
Okay.
That the Supreme Court does state that the chief judge can, in fact, ban cell phones, and he
Okay.
has.
Can you show me the paperwork on that?
No, we already discussed this
So,
multiple times.
but
This is an interesting comment by Sergeant Rankin. He states that the chief judge has issued a ban on cell phones, but will not show me a copy of such order. Here is the Supreme Court policy announcement dated January 6, 2022. Once again, everything I reference in this video will have a link in the description so you can see the whole document. The announcement states, "The Illinois Supreme Court announced today the adoption of a policy which will require every state courthouse in Illinois to adopt individual orders or rules regarding the use of portable electronic devices in their courthouse buildings and in their courtrooms." It also goes on to say that courts will be required to post signs with information about their portable electronic devices policies prominently in the courthouse. The policy change is very clear. The courts need to adapt to the rule change and post new signs about the new Supreme Court policy change, not sit around for 2 months ignoring the Supreme Court.
I've given you the statute
okay.
of trespassing,
Okay.
which is what you will be arrested for.
Okay.
I'm also going to provide you with the statute for resisting if you decide to resist arrest.
Well, I'm not going to resist arrest. If you're going to
well,
arrest me,
I'm
I'll
letting
go
you know,
quietly.
'cause I want you to have
So-
all the information possible.
Right, but and so that's why we're
So
here. That's why
is
we're
another
recording this.
statute in
Okay.
which even if you believe you're in the right, which I believe you do
Uh-huh.
believe that you're in the right, you still can't resist.
I'm not going to
an
resist you. I
unlawful
promise
arrest,
you that.
okay?
If you tell me I'm under arrest, I will go
I
quietly and
appreciate
peacefully.
that. I really
okay?
do, because again, you're pushing this issue that I don't want. That's why I'm trying to give you all this information. I'm trying to be 100% upfront and honest with you.
Okay.
And it appears at this level that it doesn't matter what I provide you, your intent is not as a patriot. Your intent is not for the truth. Your intent is for views. You're lying to your viewers. You're getting the information you're supposed to be getting. You're a fraud.
Okay.
So this is the final time. Do not come through those doors again with a cell phone or you will be arrested. Do you have any questions to that?
Yes. May I say what I need
Yeah.
to say? Okay. Before I go. So we talked yesterday about the rules of the courthouse.
Yep.
I printed them out. I want you to be aware of everything as well.
Yep, I
So
read them.
I want you to please. I mean.
I'm not debating anymore
So
with you.
I just well, you don't we don't have to debate. I'm just going to leave this here for you. You
Okay,
can
thank you.
look at it at your leisure.
Okay.
Okay. And I would like you because you told me that you can arrest me for breaking rules of the courthouse.
No, I did not say that. Again, you were spinning words. Is advise you of what I've been advised, and also let you know that due to those rules, if you can't follow them, and not just you specifically, anybody that doesn't follow the rules that have been set forth, at that point, you would be trespassing because we would advise you that you're not welcome here
Okay.
if you can't follow the rules.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I told
but
you
once
you would be
again- but once
arrested
again-
for trespassing,
I-
not for policy.
Are you
going to
let me speak now? I let you speak. I'll let you speak.
Go ahead.
Let me speak. Okay, so it's all on video. I posted this morning. You can look at it yourself, okay? You said that you have the right to arrest me if I break rules of the court. That's when I told you that thank you for reminding me there's nothing in the court, in the rules, that states anything about cell phones, okay? So thank you for all of this information. I'm going to take this and I'm going to read it again and I'm going to study it.
Okay.
And once again, I am in a public place. I have not broken any laws.
That's correct.
Okay,
You
and
are
I still,
breaking rules of the building.
no, I have not, because I brought this for you.
I've read it.
Well, real quick. Your sheriff came in at 2017, correct? This is when the order came
I
in. I'm
believe
sorry.
it was actually
No,
2014.
I'm sorry. The order came in 2017 for cell phones. Okay, this was last updated 2018. You guys have had 4 years to update this, and it's not in here.
And Scott,
So
when we
that's
had
why
a
I'm
very
asking.
cordial conversation that you didn't post online, I agreed with you. I'm still
Yes.
agreeing with you.
Okay.
That there is administrative things that have not been done. I
Sure.
also explained the reason for that. And I gave you the avenue of who you need to speak to in order
Yes.
to address it.
But-
I'm not the chief judge.
But now,
I'm not the sheriff.
in that conversation, I remember you saying that if it's not posted, it doesn't exist. We agreed on that.
No, we did not.
Yes, we did.
No, we did
okay,
not.
well, I mean, it's not on video, so it's debatable. Okay, so obviously we're not going to go about on that, but we did agree on that. So I'm going to leave this for your leisure. Okay, there's no rule that states anything about cell phones. The only place the cell phone came from is from your sheriff, and he's
And
not.
the chief judge.
Once again, where is it? I'm looking
It's in
for.
a news article that's available
You're-
to the entire
you're-
public.
you're
It's
giving
all
me-
the signage all over the building.
No.
You're
It's
actually
a-
showing it. You're
No, no.
reinforcing the fact
No, what's up
that
there?
is postings that
What's
say
up
no
there?
cell phones.
What's up there is what I can print out on my computer.
It doesn't matter. It's still
Okay,
posted.
but
Scott, I'm trying to tell you, you're going to get yourself in trouble, and I don't want you
Okay,
to. I
so-
understand what you're trying to do, and I'm trying to prevent some hardship for you because you're wrong. I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree with all of it.
Okay.
You're right that the Supreme Court ruling states that the chief judge will post new postings with the outlines
Yes.
of the rules. That hasn't been
And-
done.
and I told you
but
when
it
we- when-
doesn't omit the fact
Okay.
that he can still ban them. in the
You're
rules
you're
of the
correct.
building.
You're correct on that. And when we had our cordial conversation, you did agree that it needs to be posted.
Yes.
Okay. So that's all I'm asking. And I told you that if it's posted, then I'm cool with it, and I'll agree.
And I understand
And you
that.
still have not showed me a posted, what is required by law for you to post that order. That's what this is all about. I'm not telling you it doesn't exist. I'm telling you it doesn't exist if it's not posted.
But that's where you're incorrect. I see what you're saying, but the rule is still the rule, whether it's posting. Now, should the chief judge have posted that by now? Yes and no. I explained the reasoning
Yes.
as to why it's not posted yet, but it doesn't omit the fact that it's still a rule.
But okay, once again, how am I supposed to know if it's a rule if
Because
it's
there
not
are
posted?
signs, and I've advised you, and it's been posted in the press.
And once you read, if you go, once you
I
go
did
through
read
this through your leisure,
No,
okay,
I
you're
did
gonna
read
you're
that.
gonna know your procedures that it has to be posted, and I'll bring you more. I'll bring you more wordage on that
You
tomorrow.
don't need to, Scott. That's the other thing I've been trying to tell you. I'm not responsible for any of that stuff. If you're upset with it, you need to address the circuit court or the sheriff.
But why do I
no
have to
control.
address the circuit court when the Supreme Court
You know
already
what it
addressed
is?
it, though?
Why aren't you? If you're truly fact-seeking and truly trying to make change,
Mm-hmm.
why are you going to a person that has no ability to make the change that you want?
Because
Is it
last time I
because
was
you're afraid
here-
to actually go to the chief judge or the
No,
sheriff?
I actually, okay, you know what? I'll take your advice on that. I will do
Okay.
that. But do you know why I
That's the
came back
proper
here?
procedure.
Because last Friday when I talked, I thought I got through to you. I thought we had some type of connection, and I
still
thought,
do.
and I think we do too.
I'm not
I
disagreeing
believe you to
with
be a
the
good man.
portion.
That's why I told you I'm holding off on all the stuff, because I believe you to be a good man. Okay?
Again,
But
I'm not disagreeing with the part that it says it should be posted.
okay.
And it's not.
Okay.
There's no disagreement there. What you're misunderstanding, though, is the fact that we can't enforce a rule because this part hasn't taken place. There's nowhere that says that.
What are you showing me on that?
This is the part you're referring to, is that the court shall post signs with information
Yes.
about the portable electronic device policies.
Yes.
And you're correct. They're
Yes.
not posted.
Correct.
I'm not
Okay.
denying you that,
Okay.
Scott.
So that's all I've been coming here to see if it's posted. If it's posted, then I accept it.
Okay, but here's the thing.
You see that's where the disconnect is between me. You're telling me it exists, and I'm just saying I want to see it.
No, I'm not. That's what I've told you that. And that's where you're twisting our conversations. I told you yesterday when he came in, I spoke to my supervisor who spoke with the chief judge and explained that the Supreme Court didn't give any notice to this. They're working on it. They dropped this ruling down and didn't
But-
give them a heads up.
But why?
You can't instantly come up with a policy overnight.
But why would the Supreme Court give you pre-notice on something they don't know until they rule on? They don't know what ruling they're going to make until they make the ruling.
Okay. Well,
So why would they give you pre-notion of what the ruling's going to be when they don't even know until they
it's
make the
kinda like
ruling?
this guy. I agree with you. They can give notice that this is being discussed, and this is a leaning way that they're going, kind of like mask mandates.
Sure.
So, you know that the governor has already said.
Is it 28th? Are you guys done with that here too on the 28th?
Hear me out here.
Okay.
So yes, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
But Governor Pritzker gave that announcement. Then the Supreme Court ruled on what will the rules be for the courts. Then they told the courts what their opinion is, but it doesn't go into effect until Monday. So that's how they can give advance notice as to what's coming down.
Okay.
And the Supreme Court's decision was local courts, circuit courts, make up their own decisions. They're not going to rule on it. As far as I understand as of right now, I believe our courts are going to side with the Supreme Court in not mandating a mask policy.
Okay.
But they gave them advance notice to be able to work that all the way through. They didn't do that with the cell phone thing. And again, it says right here, one, I can take that from you right now.
Not without
I
a
don't
warrant.
want to. Well, it says right here.
Okay. These two apply first.
It doesn't work that way.
It
That's
says
what
it
you're
right here.
mistaken. It does not.
Subject
Can
to
you-
restrictions
Hey.
of the paragraphs of 3 through 6.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes, I can.
If you're going to be true and accurate about this whole thing, can you post this whole thing?
Sure.
Have a link to
Absolutely.
it on your
Absolutely.
YouTube channel?
I'll do that with this next one.
Because I've
Sure.
seen some of the comments, and some of them are actually fact-seeking. They want to know, are courts able to do this? So to be true and transparent, if you wouldn't mind posting
I'll post
this
that,
so
sure.
they know what they're commenting on.
Sure.
And again, I understand where you're coming from and the fact that they should have it posted and that they don't, besides the signs that just say no cell phones allowed.
Sure.
It says in here that it will be the policy of the courts should
And-
be posted. And it's not, but it doesn't omit the fact
Right.
that they can still prevent or ban the cell phones.
Now, I'm not disagreeing with that, because if you even watch the videos, every single time I come in here, I'm looking for the posting. That's why I'm looking for the
That's the first
posting
thing
or an
that you're
order.
showing. There's a posting that says no cell phones allowed in the
Okay,
courthouse.
but you know well as I do that if there's a posting up there, there has to be a notation of where I can find it in the laws.
I don't know. I don't necessarily know if that's the case. I'm not going to argue it because I don't know. But I do agree with you that it should be very clear. The language should be, and it should be on the website or somewhere where someone
Right.
can get it, or it should be able to hand you a policy
Right.
that says this is courthouse policy, and I don't have that.
Right.
Which I've agreed with you this entire time. Thing is, you keep coming to me, Scott, and you're not going to the people who actually are in charge of that stuff.
Well, I will do that, but I thought that I could get, you seem to be very cordial with me, and I thought I'd come back and try to deal with you. So I'm going to keep going that, but I'm still going to come back every day and check for the postings.
Okay, and that's fine. That's no problem. But I'm giving you fair warning right now,
Okay.
okay? We can't do this interaction every single day.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to come in, do a little walk around here, and walk right back
No,
out.
I'm telling you, and you can post this too, if you step foot through those doors again with a cell phone or any electronic portable device, you will be arrested for trespassing. I am verbalizing to you, in accordance with the law, as a representative, that you are not allowed into this building with an electronic control device. If you are, you will be considered trespassing and you will be arrested for it, okay?
All right. All right, I will leave at this moment then.
All right,
All right,
I
Chris.
appreciate it.
All righty, let me grab my stuff.
Is this your folder?
That is my folder.
Okay.
Can I leave this with you?
If you want to. I've
Yeah,
actually got a copy of
okay.
it, so if you want to hold on to it, you can. If
Okay,
you don't, it
well,
doesn't
I
matter.
printed it out. I might as well leave it for
Okay,
you.
yeah.
So once again, thank you for being cordial, and
Absolutely.
I will do what you ask. I'll post the stuff online. So like I said,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be.
true and factual because it really it's dangerous to people as a whole when they're only getting bits and parts of the information. Because there's other auditors out there. I don't want anyone to look up to you and say, "Hey, I like what he's doing. I like what he's about." Try and follow through on the same principles and miss some steps along the way and then end up in legal trouble because he was imitating what you're doing.
Right. But now here's the thing. That's why I didn't edit it. I'm trying to be as transparent as I can. I got everything that I got on video, I put online. So I know we didn't have that conversation. I didn't record it.
Okay.
So I'll tell my viewers we did have a cordial conversation after our first incident. Yes.
Okay, yeah, and I appreciate that.
So-
There's also an understanding that we weren't letting you in to get married. That wasn't the case at all. I was only going to let you in with one electronic device. I never said you couldn't come and get married.
Right,
And that's in the video too, but it's further along. But
And what we're upset about is we have different parents that we needed to bring in. So how do we couldn't do that on one.
yeah, you can conference call it FaceTime.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, we didn't set it up. She has it on her phone, her
Okay.
parents, and I had it on mine, so we didn't set it up that way.
Fair
So
enough.
so
And
that's why
honestly,
we needed
if
more
you
than
would've-
one.
If you would have called in before and arranged it, we would have made accommodations. We're always trying to make accommodations for people. Again, it doesn't seem like that's what you're looking for, though. It looks like
So-
you're trying
Well-
to kind of poke and jab, and we're
Well,
here
I
to seriously
well,
try
I
to
told
help.
you this on Friday. When you let the little things go, the big things come behind them very quickly.
I don't
Look at
disagree with
Canada.
you at all. Yeah, I don't
Look at
disagree with you at
Canada.
all.
I mean, and now that we're bringing up this conversation, if you don't mind, if you let me stay a few minutes, but
I do have another meeting I've got to get to. so
One
it's gotta be
minute then.
quick, yeah.
1 minute. My parents are from Budapest, Hungary. They came to this country to leave communism. And when you see what's going on in Canada, when you see what's going on in Australia and everywhere, it turned from 2 weeks to stop the spread to now you can't access your bank accounts anymore.
You're not going to get any arguments on me
So
about that.
I know, then that's why I feel I can tell you this. So I can't go fight that. I can't go fight, this and that. I can't even fight. I'm not here to fight. But I can spread my voice here in my community. And this is where I feel I can spread my voice on that.
I just want you to do it in a positive light so it's received well.
I'll
When
tell you
come
what, I'll
in
take your-
yelling at us and trying to be confrontational.
That was the first time. I mean, we were trying to get married and we got a little
No, I
heated,
understand that.
but
But this has actually happened, I guess, last year with a different administrator that was
of
up here.
course. Oh, all the time. I
and-
don't waive my rights very easily.
No, and,
So-
and I get that. I just don't want you to get confused or confused other people that may be watching
Sure.
of what are actual rights and what are not actual rights. Nowhere in the Constitution does it say that you can carry a cell phone into a courthouse.
Actually, it does. It's called freedom of press.
Kind of. There's also
And
rules on
right
that,
now,
there's
I
still
am an
case law.
independent journalist gathering content for a story,
Fair enough.
and it does talk about his quoting about letting
No, you're exactly
letting
right.
people in.
But
So
there's also restrictions to that too.
right.
So like we have certain trials going on, and it
So
doesn't matter if you work for Fox News, CNN, whoever. You can't just walk in unannounced and say, "I'm going to this trial. I'm going to report." There's still rules to it.
Sure, but that's restricted areas. I'm talking about common areas.
Even in some of the common areas, depending on jurors and witnesses and things of that nature, there's still rules that go along with it. So again, if there's something that you want to access or you want to record, call ahead and we can make the accommodations. But just coming in and saying you're going to record everything and everybody, there's security issues.
Right. Well, I do have business here. I mean, I do have to get some complaint forms. I need to file a complaint on the lady for seizing my wife's property, ripping it out of her hands. So I do need a complaint form.
No problem. If you
Where
go
do
over
I get
to
that?
The west doors.
The next building over?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the next building, still same building on the west side. There are complaint forms there, or you can
Okay.
go online and do it
Okay.
all online.
I'll look online. Alrighty. Well, thank you very much, Sergeant Rankin. You have a good day.
Absolutely.
Here is where Sergeant Rankin and the rest of the sheriffs are wrong. The Illinois Supreme Court has made its policy change very clear, and we can clearly see what their intentions were by just carefully reading the wording of this policy. First thing we have to look at is the scope of this policy. The policy is a guidance for allowing. That's an important word. This policy is to provide guidance for allowing portable electronic devices. The next wording we need to carefully read is the Illinois Supreme Court announcement on January 6, 2022. Again, it reaffirms the wording of the scope of the policy. The Illinois Supreme Court announced today the adoption of a policy which will require every state courthouse. Again, another important wording. The adoption of a policy which will require every state courthouse in Illinois to adopt individual orders or rules regarding the use. Another important wording. The use of what? Portable electronic devices in their courthouses, buildings, and in their courtrooms. And last, we look at the wording when it comes to posted signs. Again, it is important to carefully read and understand the wording used here. Courts will be required to post signs with information about their portable electronic device policies prominently in the courthouse, including at the entrances, in the clerk's offices, and outside each courtroom. This information must also be publicized on the courts and clerk's websites and in other publicly available places. What policy is that? Well, if you go back and look at the wording, it clearly says which policy. The policy which will require every state courthouse in Illinois to adopt the use of portable electronic devices. So, thanks for sticking around till the end. I've given you all the information, and now it's time for you to tell me what you think in the comment section. If I got it wrong, or if I'm a fraud, I'd like to hear what you think. God bless everyone. Take care.